What's going on, everyone? I'm just a typical, average American here today to react and learn about the Chuckle brothers. To be honest, I have never heard of the Chuckle brothers in my entire life. But I guess that makes sense. According to the Wikipedia, the Chuckle brothers were an English comedy double act comprising of real-life brothers Barry, David Elliott, and Paul Harmon Elliott. From what I understand, the Chuckle brothers were kind of a big part of a lot of British children's childhoods. They were known for their BBC children's program, Chucklevision. I like that name, Chucklevision. I like their name, the Chuckle Brothers. With a name like that, I mean, that's a lot of pressure. They got to make you chuckle. I mean, they are the Chuckle Brothers. They must be funny. Which aired from 1987 to 2009. 2009. That's like 32 years of airing on British television. Oh my God! So they were very popular, very successful, very long runtime. Holy cow. The comedy of the Chuckle Brothers usually derived from slapstick, visual gags, wordplay, and catchphrases like, to me, to you, and oh dear, oh dear. I'm sure I'm doing that perfectly. I'm really interested in seeing what the Chuckle Brothers and their show Chucklevision is all about, because like I said, this was not a part of my childhood. This was a part of British childhoods. So I missed out on this, and I guess I'm making up for lost time now. So let's see. This is Chucklevision, some of the funniest moments from the show. So let's see what it's all about.
We could have a little gold mine here.
Gold mine? We've only just turned it into a shop. Now you want to turn it into a gold mine.
Oh, I'm speaking metaphorically.
Okay. I get it. Hold on.
We could have a little gold mine here.
Gold mine? We've only just turned it into a shop. Now you want to turn it into a gold mine.
Oh, I'm speaking metaphorically.
Oh, I didn't know you'd been to Metaphoria.
Just once or twice.
Okay. Already I'm starting to get it. This is so British. This is so freaking British in the best way possible. This is like quintessential British comedy. It's I'm actually thinking like that was kind of funny to me in a dad joke sort of way, and a British comedy kind of way. I'm not sure if this would be successful on American children's television. This is like a little too complicated in a way. The humor, it's not like you actually have to be able to think a little bit to understand the British humor. I don't know what that says about American culture, but let's keep going.
But I mean, there are invisible particles everywhere.
What's a particle?
Bit of an article.
All right.
Any questions?
Well, now that you ask, if mud baths are so good for the skin, how come rhinos are so wrinkly?
I don't know.
I just thought I'd ask. It's been bothering me for ages, that.
Not that kind of a question.
What do you...
I really like them. I've only seen literally 2 clips of them now. 2 jokes. They're very, very likable. Especially this guy here. I'm not sure which brother this is of the Chuckle brothers, but I like this guy right here. He's very good. His delivery is so freaking good. Like, I immediately see why they're so likable.
I'm Mr. Skimwater's personal assistant, and I'm also a medium.
You're not.
I am.
You're not.
I am.
Are you?
Yes.
I'd have thought you were more of an extra large. Man, your clothes sizes are different in America.
I think that's actually true. Okay, that would not be okay, like on American television, especially these days. I don't know if the same is true for British television, but let's keep going.
Hey, we haven't got much time to sort our costumes out. I think I'll go as Sir Kevin of Cosner.
What about me?
I can't go as you.
Oh my God, these are freaking dad jokes. Like, corny cheesy jokes, like very sarcastic, very but funny, and the sincere sort of deadpan straight man delivery is perfect. They are so freaking good at how they deliver these lines. That is so critical to making this work. And I don't know, I'm enjoying this as an adult, but I think this is supposed to be a children's show, right?
Something strange, but I don't know what it is.
Oh, that's a fireplace. I suppose it's all central heating where you come from, eh?
We know what a fireplace is. Charlene is just getting a feel for the building.
I need to try somewhere else. I need to go upstairs, maybe.
Oh, well, it's the third door on the left, but mind the flush.
Watch it, buddy.
No, Barry.
Whatever.
Oh my god. So what is the show exactly? So far it's the two of the Chuckle brothers like just sort of living their lives, or do they get into silly situations, or is it like a story, or are the episodes different every show? That's kind of what I'm getting at. What is a typical Chucklevision show? Is it just the two of them getting into some kind of hijinks and funny situations? I imagine. I think that's what we're doing.
I'm looking forward to Dan's new Mexican restaurant opening. What do you think he'll serve?
Chili?
It is a bit parky, but I wonder what he'll serve.
Chili!
I'll put a jumper on then. Do I have to tell you everything? Stupid thing. Oh, here we are. Buckle Chuthers, ball and parry. Oh, dear. We'll pretend it's not us.
I don't get it.
Hey?
When he comes in and sees us, we'll say, no, that's not us.
Will it work?
Of course it will, especially if we change our names. Now, let's have a think. I'll be Mr. Watt.
Paul what?
Yes, Mr. Watt, and you can be, Mr. Who.
Barry who?
Yeah, Paul Watt and Barry Who.
Stop messing about. I need some details.
Oh, right.
We'll start with you first.
Me.
Right. What's your name?
Yes,
I said, what's your name?
that's right.
What's right?
That's right.
What is?
Yes.
Yes, what?
It's my name.
I'm asking you.
I'm telling you.
You're telling me what?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Okay, I have to pause it for a second. This is freaking genius. This is so good. What the heck? Again, I don't know how many times I'm going to say this, but this is a children's show? Because this isn't, like, super easy to keep up with. Like, the humor is pretty fast-paced. Like, I'm barely keeping up as an adult, and I feel like I'm appreciating the comedy, but are British children just, like, a lot more with it? Or, like, comedically inclined? Or, like, maybe growing up in Britain, you just get a sense of the British comedy, which is a little more nuanced and subtle. And, I don't know, actually, it's not... I guess what I'm trying to say is in the United States, I know our comedy is a lot more, like, very, very blunt and straightforward and just silly, goofy, like, whoa, like, when we're children, that's what I'm seeing. So it's, like, very, very easy for children to just, like, laugh at the stupid jokes. But these jokes are, like, well thought out. Actually, these are, like, really good. I guess I'm just kind of surprised at that because it's a kid's show.
Oh, don't keep saying yes. What's your first name?
What's my second name?
I didn't ask you that. I said, what's your first name?
What's my second name?
What is your second name?
Yes.
Is it?
It is.
What?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
This sketch is freaking awesome. With his name being What, and I think the other brother, his name is Who, so that's going to be a whole thing soon.
Forget it. I'll try this lad. He looks more sensible. Right. What's your name?
What's his name?
I'm asking the questions.
I'm telling you.
Yeah. What's your name?
What's his name?
Forget him. You are who?
Yes, I am.
You are who?
I am who?
It is such a simple sort of joke, but they're, oh my god, they're so good. And it's genuinely funny to me. Oh my god, I would watch this show as an adult, literally.
Who?
Me.
You.
Who?
You.
Me.
You who?
You who?
You who?
Really friendly, isn't it?
Yeah.
Dear, oh dear. I'll go back to him. Look, what's your first name?
What's my second name?
Oh, don't start that again. Just tell me your first name.
Paul.
Paul. Paul what?
Yes.
Yes, what?
That's my name.
What is?
That is.
What?
Yeah.
This must be a well-known sketch in the Chucklevision, because this is really, really good. I wonder if this one is famous. How famous is the Chucklevision and the Chuckle Brothers? That's another thing I'm kind of wondering, because I'm just going off the Wikipedia, and it says it was a very popular children's show in Britain, but it's like, how do most British children, or maybe adults now that time has gone on, like remember this show?
Yes. Spell it, please.
W-A-T-T.
For what?
Yes.
For what?
Yes.
Well, why didn't you say so in the first place?
See, it gets through in the end.
Right. And what's your first name?
What's his second name?
Oh, dear. Look, just tell me your first name.
My first name is Barry.
Barry. Barry who?
They're actually slowly getting somewhere. I'm shocked that they're actually getting somewhere.
That's right.
What's right?
No, who's right?
Who's right?
I'm right.
Who?
Who?
You.
Me.
You who?
You who?
He's
Oh,
at it
skipping again.
Look, Barry, please spell your second name. Spell it.
H-O-O.
Oh, who? Barry who?
That's it.
And Paul what?
Yes.
Oh, now
Yes.
you're talking.
Wait a minute, wait a minute. What's up?
Wait a minute. Is this guy part of the show? Is this the same actor? Are there like other actors on this show that come back besides the Chuckle Brothers? And now that I've seen a couple of these, it does seem to me like this is a series of sketches, like sketch comedy, featuring like a specific joke or something.
This is no good. Mine's all right. I thought you said you played before. I have. What's wrong? It's obvious what's wrong. You haven't got a net. Ah, well, it's a day off today, you see. I've never met anyone like you. Thank you. You're next to an idiot. Well, I didn't like to say anything.
Barry? Yes?
You again, if this isn't obvious by now, you really don't see jokes or comedy in this style in the United States at all. I think that's another reason I'm enjoying this so much. You just don't see comedy like this in the United States. Certainly not in children's TV programs in the United States. Not at all. This is far too nuanced, and again, it borders on like being an adult show, because it, at least to me, is that strange? Because I think the jokes are kind of like, you got to have a little understanding of what's going on. Maybe this is for like kids that are 10 years old or up, you know, that can kind of keep up with the humor a bit. I don't know. Maybe the humor is just more advanced in Britain. I don't know.
You see my Vader? Wasn't he in Star Wars? Hey, Darth Vader. Not Vader, Wader. Oh, Wader.
Oh, you've spelt it wrong.
Hey?
There's no N in it.
Well, if I can't get an N, will a budgie do?
Not an N, an N. I'd like to apologise for the little fracas.
I'll apologise for myself if you don't mind.
Right, we'll have to get going because we've got a big round.
A big round what?
Right. And some light cleaning material. Are we going to clean the lights as well, then?
Barry,
Well,
you got a spanner?
Oh my god, yeah, it is. It's not slapstick in the sense that they're like falling over or stepping on a broom and hitting themselves in the face. It's not even really physical comedy so far, what they're showing. It's kind of like they're kind of dumb, but also kind of smart and very silly. And again, just very, very likable. Like, and that's so important for something like this to find any success. It's just inherently, they are super likable as actors, as performers. Yeah.
No, will it you how I do?
Never mind. You go and do something useful and polish the boat.
What are you doing?
What?
Polishing my boat.
Not your boat, the car's boat.
The car hasn't got feet.
The boat. What does that mean? Can shoes mean boat? Is that a British thing? I don't quite understand this joke. I don't understand every single joke they're actually making, to be perfectly honest, but I understand most of it, and it's good.
You painted?
Yes.
How many coats?
Oh, I couldn't find any coats. I used an old pullover.
Okay.
Ah, my finger. Oh, it's your finger. Ah! No, it's a soft. Now all we need to do is to get it back on the hinges.
Righto.
Just give it a little lift from the bottom,
Righto.
and then it'll be back on.
Righto.
Why do you keep saying right-o?
It's on me right toe.
Oh my god. That that again is what we would call dad joke humor here in the United States. I don't know if in Britain you refer to some things as dad jokes, like really silly, kind of cheesy jokes like instead right toe, it's on my right toe. Still very funny to me though.
Hey, what are you doing?
Taking this down because it's dry now.
That's not the washing, that's the net.
I'm not scared of a silly old spider.
Oh, I know.
Where did it go anyway?
Up your trouser leg.
Hey! Oh!
April Fool.
What do you mean, April Fool? It's not even April.
So it isn't. Silly me.
Now I feel stupid. Come on, we better get going.
I know nothing about sports.
Well, what about school?
Oh, I know about school. That's where you go to learn things.
No. Didn't you do sports at school?
Only athletics. I used to be the school shot putter.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I used to put it away after you finished throwing it.
Oh, is that all?
Of course not, silly you.
Silly me.
I used to wipe it with a cloth first.
I'll wipe you in a minute.
Oh, wait.
Oh my god, this is so good. The delivery. Man, I can't even think of a single show, like growing up in the United States. Like, we did not have a show even comparable to this. Nothing that I can think of. Because this is like, again, this is like sketch comedy for children, which is not really something you see in the United States. There were a few shows like all that, but that was children entertaining us children at home. This is interesting because it's like silly adults performing for children. I can't really think of too many shows like that. Definitely not with this kind of humor.
Don't go up a ladder.
I beg your pardon?
You go up ladder, very bad. You make big fall. You not happy.
He's not a Martian, Barry.
He may as well be. He doesn't understand a word we say.
Now, the phone is right next door to the post office. But haven't you got one here? No, I've got two ears. It's just that you can't see them because of the helmet.
Oh, I see.
You'll have to come round the
Oh
back.
my
The
God.
front door's sticking. Probably a bit of damp worm.
Damp worm?
Oh, you've noticed then?
I'd get it seen to if I was you.
I'll give you damp worm.
You can't. It's not contagious.
Can I help you?
It's also funny that they're like they're like making fun of other people, calling other people stupid, when it's oftentimes them who are causing all the trouble and miscommunications. But that's the comedy, isn't it?
Shh! We've come to give you a coat of paint.
I beg your pardon. The man from the council centres. Councillor Smallpick.
No, Paul and Barry Chuckle.
I'm sorry.
You probably will be.
That's their names. You probably will be. Sorry. Wow. Paul and Barry Chuckle. So in the show, they're the Chuckle Brothers, but the show is called Chuckle Vision, I think, or is the show called the Chuckle Brothers? I'm not sure, but they're Paul and Barry Chuckle in the show. Okay, I got it. But what is that their real names outside of the show? I don't know. No. When we were reading the Wikipedia, they had real names. They're not actually the Chuckle Brothers in real life, I don't think.
Play games. All you need is a good coach.
Where am I going to find a couch?
Not couch, coach.
Oh, well, where am I going to find a coach?
I've got the Duke of Edinburgh awards.
Well, you better give him back. He might be looking for him.
Two for badminton, please.
What about squash?
Oh, no, we'll have a drink later.
Oh, wow. That is a fantastic final joke, because I understand it. And not many Americans would understand that joke, where they said, how about squash? Because, and they're talking about the drink. I'm very proud of this, because in America, like, squash is not a thing. It's not a drink. It's a sport. But I learned recently about squash, that it's some kind of British drink, like fruity drink or something. And so I understood that final joke. Most Americans wouldn't, but I did. And now that I've tooted my own horn long enough, I have to say I really, really enjoyed this. The Chuckle Brothers did not disappoint. Again, I went into this never having heard of them until today. Not at all knowing what they do or why they're popular, but in this short video that we've watched here, I totally get it. I totally get it. And the comedy still works to this day. Like, it's timeless. It's still funny. And it's funny to kids and funny to adults, and that's how you know you have something special. So I gotta say, I did make up for lost time, I think, here today. Missing out on this my entire childhood. I'm so glad I took some time to learn about and check this out today. This was so freaking funny, so well done. I'm a fan. I enjoyed this. Anyway, if you enjoyed this as well, feel free to give this video a like or leave a comment with your thoughts on the Chuckle Brothers. If you watched them as a kid growing up, what you think of them or your memories of them, all that, that'd be very fun to hear about. And if you're interested in more videos like this, me reacting to Britain and British culture and stuff about Britain I've never seen or learned before, feel free to subscribe for more. And until then, thanks for watching, and see you next time.